Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a super exciting empty-ish house tour. I just bought my first house about 6 months ago. I finally kind of settled in, done a few little renovations, and I'm ready to show you guys around. Starting from the exterior, I have this super cute autumnal spread on my porch. I also added this really nice modern house number, which has been key for me not losing my packages. Coming into the interior, this is my little entrance way, and I had all these ceilings scraped. I had, because it's an older house, I had all the popcorn ceilings everywhere on the main floor and upstairs. I had them all scraped before I moved in. Also added this super oversized mirror, which I love. It makes it look huge in here, as well as this light fixture from Pottery Barn. It's kind of like oversized in the space, which is really nice. Moving into the kitchen, this kind of table here came with the house, and I had these stools from my old condo. I would ideally love to renovate the kitchen at some point. If you look up close, like the cabinets aren't super high quality. Like, as you can see, like there's kind of gaps. This is like called like a Lazy Susan. It's like this rotating thingy. So I'm kind of hoping to be able to do something with that in the next year or so. But for now, honestly, it's functional. The appliances are half decent. And I think it looks okay. So I'm not too fussed about it. Coming into the kind of dining room, front room area. I love how open concept this house is, especially considering its age. Nice big window outside. Right now I have my workout bench, which sadly isn't used very often. And some of my golf clubs, which are thankfully used more often, but still not really the best place for them. Love that you can just kind of see through like the whole house though. Like there's so much light that comes in. This is kind of coming back to like our family room. So this is our sliding glass door to our backyard. We have a little gazebo out there. We have some storage sheds and stuff along the side. And our yard, it's a really nice big lot, which was what drew me to the house in the first place. So this family room I'm standing in was actually an addition. As you can see, this brick wall was, this was the original like exterior wall of the house. So they added this room on. There are still some things I need to fix up. As you can see, that little hole in the ceiling. They had a smoke detector on there, but it was like drilled through the ceiling, which I'm not really sure why. We have this really cool skylight, which again lets in so much light, which is nice, and all the pot lights. This is like the barn board, and we have a fireplace here along there. I repainted this entire house this like cream white color. And then I did a little bit of like a matte black back in where the TV is. So it just kind of like is all seamless and kind of like blends in together. I definitely need to get some more furniture. It's kind of on my to-do list. But I did get some spooktacular Halloween pillows. So, you know, priorities. Okay, and then we'll come outside. Here is my little backyard. I've got my gazebo. We have a pretty big yard. Like, it's a really decent sized lot, which is great. My dogs absolutely love it. We have some things that my husband is working on out here apparently. And then we also redid the garage. So apologies because my like car is in here. But so I totally added this flooring. This is called Swish Tracks flooring, which is amazing. It's almost like a feels like a textured plastic. But the concrete that was underneath this was like really like rough, and this was kind of like, I felt the best way to like fix it up and just kind of like make it look nicer. So that was really nice. Actually, it like does make it look so much more high-end. So I did paint all the walls. I mean, the walls are not perfect in here. We added a new light fixture, and then we did paint along just kind of like this bottom bit black. There was a bit of this concrete area that we had to like fix up, so it hasn't been painted yet. I think it's cured now. It probably should be painted. And then we also have like this like slat wall for like some of our like gardening equipment and whatnot. And then I also have like these cabinets, and there's like some detailing equipment and stuff to like wash my car. It's not super organized right now, but it was at one point. But I find that like it's not a big garage, but it is big enough for the car and for a little bit of storage, as you can see. So I'm super happy with how this little reno in here turned out as well. And it's just like so handy when I let my dogs out in the morning that I can just kind of like stand in the window and watch them and make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do, and sometimes eating my plants, and I'll tell them to get back inside because they're a bit bratty like that. They're good boys, but they're troublemaking boys. And then coming over here, okay, this is a tragedy. So this is the door to the basement. This is very, like, I don't know if you can see it. It's very ugh, like ugh. Like, look at this trim is old. It's really crap. It's got this like weird weather stripping thing which like rubs against the floor when you open it. So we ripped this trim off, which in turn ripped a bunch of my freshly painted wall, because I was hoping to replace this door. And I was hoping to replace this door with something a little bit more like modern, like a shaker style, or the ones where, like, you know, there's like a little cutout, like a little, I don't know, like it just something, it was more of a farmhouse looking door. And I realized after we took the trim off and we ruined the wall, that this is not a standard size door. So if we bought a new door, apparently new doors that you buy these days, for the most part in the interior of your house, are hollow. So if I bought a new door, I would need to cut the part, like the bottom bit of the door, so it would fit here, because this is not like a regular measured door. But then to cut a hollow door, apparently like they'll splinter at the bottom, and then it doesn't really work. So then I put the trim back up, and then I have the paint that's wrecked. So, home ownership. Like my biggest like kind of awakening and life lesson to like home ownership is like things that you think shouldn't take a lot of time or money do take a lot of time and money. And that's just kind of how it is. So yeah, this is my little mudroom. It came with this cabinet, and it came with these, they're just like IKEA shelves. And then I added these like whatever material inserts. I got these from Bed Bath & Beyond, I think. And they're pretty inexpensive. I recently just picked this up from HomeSense, so I'm hoping we can put this into the brick wall just for a place in the winter to hang like wet coats and whatnot. And then we have like a little light fixture there, nothing special, but it is on a motion sensor, which is nice. And then I repainted, this was barn board, but I repainted it gray because I thought it would just look a little bit better. And my dog's dishes are here. And then this is my pantry, which again is like not like super organized. It's not bad. And it's a good amount of space, honestly. It's super handy. We have like our like mop buckets and stuff that we've hung on the back of the door, just to keep them out of the way. I didn't want to keep everything in the linen closet upstairs because it is such a pain in the butt to have to carry everything up and down the stairs a million times. It was really scary going through the process of buying this house, because if you've had to buy a house or you're looking to buy a house in 2021, you know how like insanely frightening it is. Like the prices are just sky high. I had to like bid over the asking price. I had to waive conditions. I couldn't get a home inspection. And thankfully this place has turned out to be like amazing. There was no major issues. A lot of it was like little cosmetic stuff, having to rewire things and like change where like the light fixtures are coming out of the ceiling. I had someone professionally scrape all of the popcorn ceilings, but then I decided to save money by doing all the painting myself. I don't recommend anybody paint their own house because my neck was sore for like 2 weeks after I did it, and it was so much work. End result was great. I painted, these are my stairs going upstairs. I got this railing off of Amazon because we had like just like a really old, like kind of like crappy wood one before. So I painted all these stairs except this one little piece underneath. I forgot. So that was the original color of the stairs before I painted them. But for some reason, the original owners did not put like a finishing stain on top of the stair. Like they did the color, but they didn't do like whatever the top coat is that like seals it in. So before I even realized, like we went to like tidy up after we had our ceiling scraped because it left a mess like everywhere. So I had like just a damp rag and I'm like rubbing, kind of like trying to clean off the stairs. And then I realized all the color started coming off. And I was like, oh no. And then none of the stairs we realized were like even in like the stain color. Like they must have just did it to like sell the house to make it show nice. But it wasn't like done properly. I'm hoping to add a carpet runner to the stairs just because I have two golden retrievers and they tear up and down these things. I found with the painted surface, it still is a little bit slick. So hopefully adding like a carpet runner, it'll also make it look nicer, kind of cover up some of the errors in my painting because it's not perfect. And then I'll also add a little bit of grip for them when they run up and down the stairs. It'll be a little bit softer on your feet as well. The other thing I had professionally done was this white oak flooring. So when I moved in, they had like this like pinky beige carpet and it was just absolutely tragic. So more of that like off-white color carried upstairs. So I have this one light fixture right above my head. This was like the one right above my head was the only light fixture in this hallway. So I ended up adding a matching light fixture at the end of this hallway because it was like super dark with the one light only. And then you have to like walk to like the bedroom or anywhere else and it would be like kind of dark. So coming into the bedroom, again, more off-white, and then I did like a matte black accent wall. This is the same black that I had behind my TV in the living room kind of fireplace area. I need definitely some more furniture. I don't have a bed frame currently. I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking to do. It seems that, I mean, it's also obviously a monetary thing because I just bought the house and I did some renovations where I can't afford to like do everything all at once. But a lot of the furniture I found that I like and I picked out is like completely back ordered or out of stock for like a long time. So it's been a bit of a process. This is my husband's office, which is like a hot mess. So I don't really want to go in here. He's right now using this as a desk. This was like a built-in downstairs, which had like a bunch of cabinets and stuff. And we kind of like chucked the big cabinets, but he kept this as his desk for now. He did buy this chair, which is pretty nice. And this rug we had previously. So this is actually the desk he is planning to get. This like Grayson collection. It's kind of like modern farmhouse vibes. And then he wants to get this like workstation filing cabinet for it. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll have that in here because right now this thing is just a dumpster fire and he gets mad when I move things around, so we're just gonna leave that room alone. This is my little linen closet. We have a motion sensor. So I added the shelving in. I got the shelving from Amazon. I have my little hamper there. And then I was able to hang up my like Dyson charger right here. So we did have to add an electrical outlet into this closet. So we were able to do that, but it is super handy to have a spot for that. And then coming over into my office, I painted it this dark gray. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it this dark gray color, but for now, I'm kind of digging it. So this was the old desk from our condo, which honestly, it has seen better days. But again, for now, just to have some furniture in here, I got this really inexpensive, like kind of like clear, lucite, whatever, like acrylic chair from HomeSense for like $130. And then I got my little like getting ready mirror and I found this super cute little holder. I have a lot of Too Faced makeup, so it kind of matches in that like pink and like my teddy bear palette. So it just adds a little pop of girliness to the desk. This mirror here was originally in the bathroom. So I've just reused it in here for now, just before I throw it away. And then we have like a little closet. It's also a mess. I'd like to do some built-ins in here, but I'm not sure exactly what. Probably like IKEA packs or something like that. I have some of my super cute Chanel boots. And these are the shoes I wore today. Freaking vibe on these things so much, except like I bought them ages ago and I only wore them like a couple times, but I'm finally rocking some more fun stuff. Like super excited for all the plans I have for this house. I'm not sure the exact direction I want to go for this room, but I did want to make it more of like a beauty, getting ready, kind of like fashion room. I don't work from home, so I didn't really need like just a typical office because I usually just use my laptop anyway. I don't need like a big workstation. I don't need anywhere for files because I don't have any files. So I figured once I get a little bit more inspiration, I'd be able to do like kind of like a transformation video to figure out what direction I want to go in. I've had like a couple different ideas, but then every time I go to look at the furniture, I kind of hum and haw. So I figured for now, I'll just reuse that old desk that I have, buy the chair and just kind of save a bit of money until I'm like 100% on what direction I want to go in. And then across the hall is just my cute little bathroom. So I redid all of this as well. I got these LED mirrors from Costco and they were only $80 each, which is totally amazing. I painted this vanity because it was like a ivory color, and then I did the walls like a soft gray. They were like again a peachy beige. I don't know, everything was like peachy beige when we moved in here, and it was just, I am not about it. So this mirror is awesome because it has this thing, which is a defroster or the defogger when you're in the shower. And then it also has some light settings here, so you can make it like more of like an icy or like a warm tone, or if you press and hold it, it actually like dims or brightens, which is really cool. So you kind of set them up however you want. And I find it nice to have, just even at night, just to have like a warm glow from the mirror instead of the full light. I do have like a full regular light fixture as well, which is right here. So it's super well lit. And I love how this is like, it's called a Lutron switch. Please ignore my nails, they're horrendous and I do need to get to the nail salon. But this Lutron switch, it kind of like, it's also a dimmer, so you can just kind of like pick where you want it to go. And it's got like this LED like little light bar. It's really cool. I have it in my kitchen as well. It's like, honestly, it's like the smallest little tech things that I just find like freaking so amazing. Okay, so that is my super cute little empty-ish home tour. I have a lot of plans for this place. And I really hope to have you guys back, hopefully in like maybe 8 or 9 months, so I can go through all the changes that I made and I can show you guys like how I furnished it and decorated it. I'm hoping to go probably a little bit more on the modern side, but not like super modern, kind of like maybe a mix of like a little bit like modern farmhouse slash like modern LA, like white, crisp, kind of clean. So that's kind of my vibe. I really wanted a cloud couch. And I still might get one, but because I have 2 big dirty dogs, I did get this leather couch. I ordered it just before I bought the house actually, and I just got it a couple of months ago. It took a really long time. And it's really nice, but it's not like exactly the vibe I was wanting. But I knew at the end of the day, it was the most functional, practical choice. And unfortunately, part of being an adult is sometimes needing to make the practical choice. So comment below what you guys want to see. Let me know if you've recently bought your first home, if you're trying to buy a home. If you want to know more about the home buying process, I was thinking about creating another video on my experience, because it is kind of like an eye-opener if you've never done it before, especially in 2021. It's pretty crazy. So leave me your thoughts below, and until next time, thanks so much for watching. Take care, guys. Bye.